Good evening, Wandering Beekeeper here. Once we opened with a reference to the altitude capabilities of the Strigety, atmospheric surface ceilings are now a distant memory. We are in a long hyperbolic transit to a gravitational point beyond the Oort cloud, have passed the termination shock and are en route to the heliopause as we journey outward. Join us, space fans, in whatever form your journey takes, and let us explore a simpler, perhaps a little kinder world. Priya Dragon, so glad you could join us. Welcome. Hope you are well. We're going to be, in a moment, moving on to Roots of Pacha. It's a fairly recent game. We are going to be playing version 1.1.0 sub 4. Right now, they're doing some minor quality of life adjustments. As we await the next big content, but they, oh my gosh, dropped a couple of wonderful things on us. They made Voda romanceable, which the fans were just demanding. And it says something that the devs had created this NPC that the players latched onto and went, but this person has such a great storyline, and we can't. You need to make them romanceable so that we can spoiler and spoiler a lot. Oh gosh. Trying to talk about this game now. We are in episode 7. I really ought to be assuming that anybody here has seen at least one previous episode of Roots of Pacha and has some idea of what we are doing here and what we are in the midst of, and why the episode title is Stinky Leads to Strong, because what we've got here, the tribe has been and specifically Nock, who is so much better in the kitchen than being dragged out to go hunting by his father, who really needs to come to an understanding of this. Nock, is there supposed to be a video game on screen? Oh, let me flip over to the game screen so that you at least have this. Let's go on and, while I'm talking about this, let's go on and pop over and get into the save file. I'm sorry, but I was really trying to catch up very quickly and do a quick synopsis as we go into our next day here. And let's just do a quick pause. There we go. Now we're looking at a video game. There is a video game involved tonight. There is Roots of Pacha, where Nock, who has been mucking about with this thing called fermentation. He got to thinking about it, and he managed to make the fish last longer, but smell a lot worse. And basically, he's invented lutefisk, and once you have lutefisk, you gotta have something to wash it down. And Ron has been playing with the whole idea of fermentation and coming up with things you can drink. And we are on the edge of going into brewing, and that's going to bring up our drug and alcohol content warning right at the outset. We gotta maintain, the necessity of having that tag on the stream. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just going to be a thing. We're going to be talking about booze and about consumption of alcohol and about, well, you know, Ron's going to be singing the praises of Pacha. I mean, he calls it singing, and he's willing to be the first to try a new recipe, which, that's a dangerous proposition in the early days, So Ron will be singing hymns to Pacha for leading us to the discovery of brewing, and we'll just roll with that, okay? Let's just roll with it. Things are gonna get all sorts of interesting. We've got, what ideas do we have percolating? We've already developed so many. I'm getting a blip here. Okay, here we go. I'm supposed to be reading the smoke signals. They get it. I mean, okay, this is the daily messages, but they could have picked a better phrase. This is some of the worst they do. This game's got a lot to say for it. They're working on it. A gift from Vuok. Special about these rocks. He has given us 5 gold ore. We have to learn how to smelt gold. Actually, we don't. Acre, the toolsmith, needs to learn how to smelt gold. Let's go to the next one. Ron finished working on an idea and wants to show you what he brewed up. Oh boy. Let's back up and view on map, and yeah, he's still at home. We need to go do the animals first. Igork and Ada have built new planters in the central plaza, which is actually a very good thing. They are now growing medicinal. Oh, good grief! It's raining. That's actually a wonderful thing. That means everybody will be hanging out indoors. It does mean that the animals will be hanging out indoors. Let us say hi to each of them. I don't see any pop-ups indicating need for a milking pail. Let us go see how the guanacos are doing. No need for... Whoops. Don't be so hasty. There we go. Reload. Okay. Whoops. Now you tell me as I'm walking out these things act like bloody alpacas, let me tell you. Now you tell me you need to be sheared. Thank you. Good grief. You see, I swear they act like bloody alpacas already. Those are still wild guanacos. Oh, I love those type of rocks. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of other types of cool rocks, though. We're going to be finding... Rocks can be very powerful in this game. Secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Oop. There we go. Got a couple of amaranth. I'm going to go on and huck those. Into the bin here. And quick speak with Jag, who always says the same thing on a rainy day. And let's go to talk to Ron. Time and temperature. That's the secret to making brews. At least that's what I call them. We'll roll with it, Ron. These brews help water stay fresh longer, and they're fun to drink on social occasions too. Absolutely, a few drops of alcohol during I have to digress. I have to make a historical digression. This is a ghost map reference, and I have to geek about Victorian stuff. This was in the mid 1800s when Dr. John Snow, the guy who introduced ether anesthesia and used it with Queen Victoria for childbirth, worked with Reverend Henry Whitehead to solve how, oh gosh, not typhoid, not anthrax, what would the fuck? Particular disease, and suddenly I blanked on the name. I've got a memory clear on it, but by stealing the pump handle from a particular pump, the doctor was able to prove that that company's water was the source of the infection and being brought into the neighborhood. Now, the Reverend Whitehead had been getting his water from the same pump, but his tradition was to take a picture of the water and with an eyedropper drop a few drops of brandy into the water and mix it in and let it sit for a few minutes before he then drank the water. He introduced enough alcohol to kill the microbes that were causing the disease. So yes, a little alcohol goes a very long way to keep your water from turning bad. Not really enough that you can even feel it. You're not going to get anything off it. So don't dilute them, and ta-da! We now have a brewer. And know how to use it. And we need to talk to Reese, and ArtStation is the perfect place for us to gather. Then I can teach everyone to paint. I even came up with some new decorations we can customize. There's just one thing I can't decide. Where should we build it? Let's just build it in the first location she suggests. This puts it really in a cultural center. We are right next to the main building and the collection bin. Fury Opossum has made grog. Oh, yay. I have Lapsang Souchong. I'm going to accept this. And Lapsang Souchong come check out the new pottery and decorations once Crawl's done building. Reese has finished the idea. Now, the ArtStation is going to lead to stuff. This is a big thing. We are making a contribution to the community that is going to lead to ideas being developed that will benefit us and everybody else. We got a lot of stuff happening here. Alright, now I got this brewer here. I'm gonna go find a spot where I can stash this thing. Let me try around the back. Can I put it? Put it there. I have to keep this tree chopped. Not really a problem. I always need the wood. Okay. Get that done. Go back to that. And I need... Oh, pomegranate juice. Grab. Pop that in. And here, let's pop that in. And I'm also going to stash the guanaco fur. And I'm going to stash the gold because I don't have a use for them yet, but I'm gonna. I don't think I have a quest item here. I'm keeping food here and some other stuff just kind of randomly. I know I'm gonna need the ibex milk once we have cheese making. Let's take this back around here, and I'm gonna tuck this in there. Aha! The brewer has started. Yay! And I need a grain. Where is a grain? I got a Tic Tac. Need to. It's not a. Grains. Maybe it's in the pantry. I've got to start remembering that I have a pantry now. Ooh, buckwheat. Yes. I need 1 buckwheat, please. Grab 1 buckwheat. And off I go with the buckwheat. I'm so grateful for this rain. It's allowing me to get away with doing some stuff here. Wheat goes into the fermenter, which will allow me later on. Let's see, that's our dryer. We don't have cheese making yet. Excuse me, I am so sorry. There we are. We are not dancing, but we are going to go socialize because this is a rainy day and everybody will be indoors and we can tag a lot of people. Boda, who is now romanceable. I'm going to be skipping over reading out loud what they say because a lot of it's repetitious. Hint, plop, thud. Ibon is talking about the rhythm of the rain. Garrick is working on figuring out the hydro cycle. Let's see. Let us go over to Cheese Place and speak with some people here. Knock, who is our cook. Tear. Talk with Tear again, and we got anything to exchange? Obsidian knife. We only got 873. We gotta earn some cred. There's our problem. We need to do a bit more to have enough favor points here to that would be much more fun nowadays, let me tell you. Igork, most likely to actually execute the pull my finger joke. It is only 1:30 and I've got a lot of stamina here. I'm going to just go for the cheap route here. And we are going to equip the new harpoon and go fishing. I'm not going to be proud. I'm going to take whatever I can get. Lapsang Souchong. Lapsang Souchong is a fancy name for a tea, also known as Russian caravan tea. It has a distinctive smoky flavor because the Russian caravan would, of course... Ooh, we discovered a new fish. Red eye. I'll pause this a second. Russian caravans would go, would travel overland to Mongolia, effectively, and hitting the a northern point in the Silk Road. And they would get this, buy this tea in bales, and they would strap it to their camels and head back across some very parched land. And so the campfires each night would be made of the dried, mostly of the dried camel dung that they'd collected along the way the last couple days, because that was the resource they had that was burnable. And so this fancy tea is prized because it tastes like the smoke off of burning camel shit. I'm just gonna leave that one hanging out there. Oh. Let's just see what we got here. To intercept and get a 3 dogfish. So it's immediately revealed. And just there we go. 445. This takes a lot. It takes less stamina now that I have a better tool for it. Means I can catch more fish, which means it gets easier to catch them. Porcupine is now down to a 2-dot fish. It used to be a 3-dot. It's now a really easy catch. Oh, got a fast mover. Let's get in front of that. That one. Oh, sugar. Spook it when it is. In that way. The heck have I got here? With that new red eye? Man, I lost a lot of progress with it. This is a tough one. Come on, damn it. Ha! That is, in fact, a red eye. Ooh. It was a little tough. I happen to like the smoky flavor. It reminds me of making tea over the campfire. I've spent a lot of very pleasant evenings with a cup of tea that, whether it started out with a wood smoke flavoring or not, had it by the time it was brewed. Just because I was sitting out by the fire. Okay, 7:30. Let's go in. I want to go slap a bunch of these fish on the smoker. Will greatly increase their value. Also, I need to sit back. Messing with my ergonomics here. Glad I came up this way. I hadn't realized I hadn't been here in so long. Let's see, I've got 5 of these. Let's put 4 of them on there. Go back over to here and switch over, and I need to reorganize my tools. Not pleased with how things are configured right now. We've got the art station going in there. That improved tool station there. I do need to get obsidian, but I also need to make all this other progress here. Got an awful lot of fish here. Wow. Oh, and some of it needs to go. I'm gonna pop that in there. The smoked stuff is gonna go off. Whoops, come on. It's only 9:20. I got till midnight. I mean, not a lot of fun bounding around in the rain, but it does bring me over here to drop those off and get me more bread. And I'm gonna pop in here briefly and see who's dancing. Yes, we have danced with Garak. That will get us a point there, part there. Let us, and we dance. Yay! With Jag. There we go. Oh, too late. Okay, it's getting late enough. It's down to the last couple hardcore types. It's 10 o'clock. We're heading on. Alright, alright. Dancing with the characters improves relationship with them. It's also an achievement that I don't have yet. To dance with every one of the NPCs. It takes some doing. You've got to develop an awful lot of relationships. We're about to do a project for the wolves, because the wolves are part of our clan. They are part of Pacha's family. And, yeah, the wolves are part of the clan, and so we're going to be doing something for them. 144 points, that ain't great. We move on. Okie doke. Let's see. Say good morning. Whoop. Ant. Say good morning to Bun. And head out. We've got stuff to gather right off here. We're going to grab this and grab that. And we now have some new goodies here. We have, and I'm just going to drop this stuff off real quick. Wild pomegranate wine, and we have fermented wild buckwheat, which will allow us to make bread in a little bit. Because we now have, basically, we have made starter. Okay, we got work to do here. Let us grab the milk bucket here. And get you taken care of. Get this taken care of. Get this taken care of. Whew. Okay. No little milk bucket symbol. Let's flip over to the blade shears, because I have a feeling. Okay. Nobody's ready to shear. Alright. Gotta make sure. Okie doke. Lordy, I need to review some stuff here. Hunting was extra fruitful, so I've got some meat. Came up with a way to strain things with fabric. I gotta talk to Nog. Oh lordy, I gotta talk to Nog because we're about to have cheese making. And Acre has finished crafting my obsidian hammer. I need to gather flint and then clear a space so that we can have animal breeding. Okay, first things first. Room zoom. I got stuff I gotta do here. Oh boy, do I got stuff I gotta do here. Rats. I forgot to drop off. I got excited and forgot to drop off the animal poop. Gotta drop that off. Gotta drop off the MX milk because I'm gonna need it very soon, but not right this instant. I've probably got some of this already, but just can't be arsed to. Oh, this is a big one. Rob, I almost have it. Rob's trying to pull up this stump. Let me try, says Garrick. Jen says, sorry, Garrick, this is a problem that needs to be solved with muscles. Rob says, yep, with muscles. I'll have it out in no time. Garrick pokes around and goes and gets a big stick. Right after a short break, says Rob. Goes and sits down. Garrick goes and gets the big stick, and he pokes at the stump. Jen says, I appreciate you trying to help, Garrick, but... Oh, it dropped. We're not trying to drop it, Garrick. I just need... Jen says, the stump out? Garrick says, no. The thing dropped. The... Rock? Garrick, exactly. The rock. Garrick's a little confused. Goes and gets the rock. Brings it back. Puts it under the stick. Holy Toledo, the stump just jumped and Rob is up on his feet with his hair on end. What? Rob, I must have loosened it. Garrick, why don't you try it with the lifter? The stick thing. Rob, how? Garrick, push down on the branch. Down, pop. Jen, that was amazing. Rob, and so much easier. Jen, I'm sorry we didn't listen to you sooner. Garrick just invented the lever. And just proved his worth here. Did a thing that Grob couldn't do. Grob, me too. Garrick, I'm just happy to actually help. And help you shall, says Jen. We have a lot more stumps to remove. Heart, says Garrick. Really important cutscene. Oh, big important cutscene. Oh, big important cutscene. Where the hell were we? We were working in the garden. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Pardon me having just an utter and complete squee over that, but Garrick is one of my favorite characters. He's so obviously neurodivergent. Ooh, we learned something about amaranth. And now the clan leader and the clan hunter both have learned to value Garrick for the way he thinks. This is such an important story moment here. Garrick has been recognized as being important because he thinks of this kind of stuff. Nobody else is doing. He's coming up with these ideas. So now, when Garrick says, "Hey, working on this idea, I need to think about it, and it would be easier to think about it in the right context." Folks are going to take him seriously. Now, Garrick also is a romanceable character. And, by golly, I came real close to forming a union with Garrick in my last game. One of the other characters, the way the storyline was going, one of the other characters got there first, and I was perfectly happy with the option that presented themselves and said, "Hey, we should get a lot more serious about this." And I'm like, "Okay, let's yes, we should get a lot more serious about this." Now, this culture, you will see, is cheerfully polyamorous. There is, however, the concept of a primary. We have the obsidian hammer. I need to go to my inventory and look at my tools and think about what goes where. I want to take this and put it there and put it. Come on. Oh, take the item and assign it to the quick slot. Duh. Put it there. Alright. Put that there. Let's see. What else? There we go. There's how it's done. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? Anything else I want to move around? No, I think I'm good with this. Leaving the flute on a secondary wheel is good. I don't use it that much. This, oh god, I should sort this at some point. Let's see. Let's put that there. Put that there. This here. This here. This there. Okay, let's see. Here. Speak unto... Oh, oh, come on, speak to the child there. I wouldn't be surprised if my totem is Kieveland, just like Ivan. Certainly fierce. Okay, view tools. Can I need hardwood and obsidian. Do I have those things? If I don't, it is only 2 in the afternoon. I still have some stamina. I could go to the caves. Oop, the wrong box. There we go. Obsidian. I have 25 obsidian. Hardwood. I have hardwood. I'm going to go get this upgrade going. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Get this going. Okay. This is why I put my home here. I've tried putting my home in a couple of other places and come to realize that I need to be just in the middle of everything. Because I'm going to be in the middle of everything whether I want to be or not. I'm going to grab this meat stew and I'm going to go on and nom it. No, I'm going to walk away from there, and there now we can eat, and that bumps up into my extra. I'm going to run for the caves. Okay. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Burma zoom zoom. Off we go, Burma zoom zoom. Okay, hello, wild ibex. Hello, Vuak. You are on your way somewhere else. I really should speak with Jizu. Jizu is an absolute darling, and we love her for what her, well, herself. She's kind of she's fluffy and adorable, and so distractible. Oh my goodness. She is also old enough to be my mother, because her son, Nock, is my character's age and is romanceable. Oh, hi, Ira. Let's talk with you. She's romanceable. Juck is a fashion designer and a very empathic sort of character. You'll see. I don't want to spoil her. There's storyline stuff going on here. I need to hit deep here, and I'm going to go to No Man's Rock because I've had good luck prospecting there, and I'm just going to hit some rocks here. I need to go hit rocks with a hammer. First, I have to turn into an owl. Then switch to the obsidian hammer and go. Holy data! I didn't mean to do that. A little too close to the magic circle. Excuse me. I've really got to learn to reach for the mute button. I feel the need to do that. I am so sorry. Got into a little excited here. I have this lovely great hammer that is just making absolutely short work of all this. And getting me the flint and obsidian that I need. Look at all that pouring in. Let's go through here rather than having to transform again and just work in here for a minute. This requires getting on with bear, and I haven't even sorted out getting on with horse yet. About to run out of stamina, which is fine because it is also 8 o'clock and getting late enough that I need to be thinking about getting to the village. So we will turn into an owl. I mean, that's just a routine commute at this point. We've gotten very casual about using the powers the spirits have granted us. Yes, we do. Yes, we do want to go back. Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Can y'all hear me? Is there anybody actually there? Oh, here's a bunch of people to talk with. I think Fur has some sort of agoraphobia or something. Oh, come on, Voda. No, 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 no. We don't. No, please, don't talk like that. Make us sad. Okay, obsidian goes, and flint goes, and I've got this wild pomegranate, and I've got just enough stamina that I can take it out here and use it in the press and make it into wild pomegranate juice that I then drop into the fermenter, into the brewer, and get going. Brewer. Family name. I did not talk with. Oh dang it! It's way too late now. I've got to review this kind of stuff here. I got to talk with Knock about this idea, and I swear I was right there. 50 flint. No, I got wood. Do I have the... it's not that late. I have the flint. I have the flint, and I have the wood. I just... Oh, I don't have the wood. Damn it, I gotta go cut wood. I gotta cut wood. Okay, I have to cut wood. Oh, and I forgot to... in the fish. 258 as managed without 258 without the fish. Now who's being scattered and distractible? Oh gosh, a little too much going on. Okay, gotta get into the groove here. Oh, bless you. Thank you for a rainy day. I am so happy for a rainy day. I do need to be stocking up on plant fiber. That's going to be a thing. There we go. There's the other female. You're male. Goodbye. Clear space. Deal with crops in a minute. Clear space. Alright, let's start with the hammer. Want a clear space that is currently blocked by... This is a good spot. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's a big enough space, really. Let's switch to the axe. A lot of wood anyway. Okay. That's got that space cleared. Oh, need a stronger tool. It's on the way. I've already started the process. Alright. I head up here and I need to switch to this and then over to this. So that if I have an oopsie, I'm just trying to plant seeds. Okay. Don't have to worry about watering. That'll save me time and stamina. I'm dropping some stuff. I gotta go clear inventory. Off we go to go clear inventory. Oops, missed. Wild garbanzos go in. Got a good quality eggplant. Got 2 regular eggplants, some wild amaranth, keeping the ibex milk. Gotta go talk to Doc. Don't have anything else. Harvest. We're good there. Okay. Now. Thank you. Wait over. Carl has finished building the art station. Cool. You on map. Okay, I am here. They are over in that one. Go, go, go. Talk with the person who has had the splendiferous idea. We go and we speak with Knock. It worked. Chuck and I used the fur and wood you gave us to make a structure. He wove the fur tight enough so only the water from the milk would drain. Then I hung up the cloth from the structure I had built. We did it. We made cheese. Cheese is a massive step forward in food preservation. This allows the preservation of dairy products for months and even years under the right conditions. cheese. Now I'm having a craving. But of course, because I mean, this is such a huge thing. We have milk coming in. More than we know what to do with. I've got it stacking up. Fortunately, it doesn't go bad in this game, but it indicates that we have a surplus. I love the preservation of dairy products for months and years. Oh, absolutely. It's a wonderful thing and should be celebrated. Nock has had Nock and Chuck have made a tremendous step forward. And it was delicious. And we have the cheesecloth stand. Okay, while we're here, I'm going to speak with Tare. And with Ari. And we'll just go around and talk with some people here. Oh, yeah. Garrick's been so much more chipper. Oh, I bet he has. Yes, Uncle Edgark, you are pretty. I'm absolutely. I won't fight anybody who says that you are not. Wild chilies. Pop. I have a new thing here, and I need to get it set up and going so that I can then, here we go, pop. There's our cheese maker, and there is a milk put into it, and we have a wild pomegranate wine that goes in here, and we drop the pomegranate wine in there, and we grab out one of the better quality Ibex milks. And here we are starting strategic work because that will be worth quite a bit more. I see the coffee bot has posted in, oops, damn it. I have to put the, I need to go do several things. Okay, I need to put the eggplant in the pantry if I can. I need a bigger pantry. This Ibex milk should come out of there. It's going to get brewed. Or get made into cheese, excuse me. It's going to get made, not brewed. We're not making kummis. Please, no, we're not making kummis. Oh boy. I don't think I can do kummis. Alright, gotta remember the milk's in the front. Okay. We gotta go get the fish off the smoker. And we gotta talk to Chetty. I am so scattered tonight. I am sorry. It's being a thing. Oh, we don't have the wood yet. There's no point. We gotta get wood. Alright. So. Tool. Watch what you call me. And, CoffeeBot has reminded us that I do have a coffee account. I am having a tremendous lack of motivation with the Dickensian serial novel I've been working on. Bread Spotting. It's up. I've got 22 scenes posted of a proposed 30 in the story arc, and getting that next scene done is just being so difficult right now. I'm just honestly having a motivation issue. Because I got one subscriber who's routinely reading and saying anything about it. And okay, why am I out here? There's not much in the way of wood out here. This is not the right place to be. I need to go the other direction. Walking instead of fetching instead of paying attention to where I'm going. I mean, let's face it. Let's be honest here. I'm just trying to get an audience. It's $1 a month to get access to the whole thing. 22 episodes of a serial novel, and you get plain text, and you get formatted PDF, and you get structured EPUB, and you get an MP3 of me reading it out loud. And if you can stand to be here on the stream, you can probably deal with listening to me read a scene of a novel. I don't really try to do voices, I'll warn you. Okay, that's got the wood we need. Our stamina is utterly fried. And I'm going to go poke around anyway, and anything else. I'm already here. Let's gather the mushrooms and do stuff that I can see what sort of forage is available. I was a little overly focused last time I came through here. Oop, almost missed a mushroom. Oh, stop with the axe already. Got a wild pomegranate. Don't want to miss it, because every wild pomegranate I gather gets me that much closer to domesticated pomegranates. Oh, and I need to check my orchard. When was the last time I checked my orchard? This is why a lot of farms have a checklist for the chores, because there are so damn many things to keep track of. A farm can end up having an awful lot of moving parts. Oh, good gosh. As busy as hell as my character is, that's actually fairly realistic. I've got animals, I've got crops, I've got some fruit trees. Yes, I want to go back. I have wild resources that I'm foraging out into. Slowly building my zones. It was very, deliberate. I want to drop all those smoked fish in. Okay. It is 7:20. People may be in here dancing. Yes, they are. Let us... No, don't try to dance with her. She won't dance with me yet. A lot of people here tonight. It can be a weird, trees. I know there's got to be something that we don't have going, and I don't know what it is. Pretty sure... Oh, mango sapling. There's 8 remaining. That suggests maybe we haven't bought one. Oh, you cannot have too many mangoes. That's 144 points, but I need those points. I need to quit spending my points here. Need to build points up. I need to dump stuff off, and it's 8 o'clock. I may be able to catch Teddy before she goes to bed. Be nice. Let's see if I can drop off this and pull into bed. I can take the small pomegranate out and do this. And then do that. I have wood. I need to grab and jeez, it's 8:40. I may be too late. She's old. She goes to bed early. Nope. Got her. No, not gift, not gift. Yet, not what I wanted to do, damn it. Idea, there. Research, do the thing. Okay, there we go. Lordy, I did not intend to gift her a damn flint. Ugh. That didn't make an impression at all. Oh, he gave me a rock. How nice. I got a rock. Alright. Oofa. I need to take about half of this and drop it there. Okay, I need more plant fiber. I don't have a sickle yet. I need a sickle, and it's 10 p.m. and I've run myself ragged here. Let us poke out for just a second and discover that the cheese is ready. Go grab. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. The off chance that the other one pops while I'm out here. Go. No. Click. Pop. Click. Pop. Aha! They were both ready. And I have a goat cheese. I also have a good quality goat cheese. And we're gonna stash that. We're gonna quick dash. Ron is going to discover something that's going to help immensely with the cheese. There will be all sorts of things happening. Okay. Whew. What a day. Yes, yes. Oy, such a day. Clan prosperity is up to 81,000. Clan prosperity is never up far enough. We are not yet to the point of doing the wolf's pawn. I dropped in 525 points today. That one goat cheese. That one bloody goat cheese was worth 180 points. 4 smoked fish was only 152. Goat cheese is the wave of the future. Trust me on this. 1320. I have enough to get a thing done. Okay, we start with animals. Sunny day. We go check on animals. We go plant fiber. I gotta get that taken care of. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bother. Yes, I can in fact ride a guanaco. I'm not quite up to attempting that. Okay. Operation. Oh, look, the bees. The bees have an exclamation point. I have obtained my very first wild honey. Look at that. I am officially now a beekeeper in this game. I have obtained honey from a hive. A hive that I have personally tended. I am very pleased with this. Makes me, whoops, I've got too much stuff. The art station is up. And Nari is here, and Chuck is here, and I really got to talk with him. A lot. Nice lesson there. No one gets strong by pushing people down, only by pulling people up. Look how they dropped that in. I'm just going to drop the honey in. It's not worth a huge amount because it's wild honey made from quite a number of different plants and is, okay, I can't quite get to her to talk. Let's just get the... I need to just get stuff done here. I've got to get stuff done. Oh boy, have I got stuff done to do. Oh boy. We have gained plant knowledge about sweet potatoes. Okie doke. We now know a bit more about them. There we go. And oh, I got cheese ready as well. I gotta go deal with that. First, though, yeah, there comes a point, as with any farm sim, where you just don't have time for fishing and foraging. There's just too much else going on. Oh bother, I am out of seeds there. What have I got? It's the 23rd. Glory freaking Oski. Let's go with the millet seed and kind of on a wing and a prayer. And move on. And I've got stuff to do. People to see. Water to throw on plant. Yes, this is quiet and a little tedious and repetitive, but it's also kind of, I kind of like the repetitive thing there that's going on. It's there's a stem thing going on there maybe. I don't know. It's a thing. All right. I need to drop off some crops, and then I need to go deal with the cheese thing. Alright, drop the wild sweet potatoes. Keep the tomatoes, keep the sesame, drop the good quality sesame. Speak to Ada. You. Zeta has left me a little something. Wild lentils. I need those for a quest. Oh, and I need to get my axe. Thank you for the reminder. Let's go on and go speak with at home. J. Pop. On map. South of me. Okay. Oh. I have a cutscene. Ivan, you're being dramatic. Ada, I would never. Uh-oh. Team, is it dramatic for me to move out because there's a spider on my bed? Yes, it's just a spider. Learn to get along with your spiders. See? I doubt you'd say that if it was your bed. Where do you think you'll move to anyways, Azibon? Aww. The forest. Just Hammer and me, sleeping under the stars. People will tell stories about our adventures for generations. You gotta admire, and we'll be spider-free. You realize there are way more spiders outside our home than in it, right? That's a terrifying thought. I might have to rethink my strategy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a whole thing there. Let's talk with Acre and get my axe. Okay, and... needs a day to finish. Ooh, I think I'm caught up on some of this stuff. Let's boogie onward and speak to Colonel and drop stuff off at home. I have amethyst. There's a Stardew reference, Stardew Valley reference that could be made here, but I'm going to skip it. Okay, none of that can be put in there. What of it can be put in this box? That has to go in this box. Okay, making sure I get my sequence here. I need to go deal with the cheese. And the wine, because, I mean, if I have cheese, obviously I have to have wine, right? Okay, I now have 2 cheese and a wine. And yes, statistically, there are millions more spiders outside your house than inside it. Perhaps billions. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think we had really thought everything through. Okay, drop in 2 goat cheeses and a wild pomegranate wine. And I've got some stamina. I need to cut wood, and... well, I just need to go cut wood. Let's just go cut wood, and then we'll worry about whatever forage I can grab. But I have a new obsidian axe And I am short on wood for whatever the heck the next thing is. I know there's going to be a next thing. There always is a next thing. So I'm just going to go do a couple of quick... Oh, Took is up there. I got to go talk to Took. I have to go talk to Took. Hold on. Let me go talk to some people here. I need to speak with Zeta. And I need to talk with Took. Yeah. We'll work on that. These two are there's a story there. Already spoken to you? Okay. Alright, let's just knock down this tree. Alright, I'm running low on the stamina thing. Let's bounce onward and see if anything presents itself. My orchard! I keep forgetting to go check my orchard. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, bruv. It's pretty cool, and I think it goes along with this thing only because he kinda is dragged into it. I think he's actually likely to be much more reasonable. Oh, now that we have, oh. Buddha does not dig, dried fish now. Okay, pardon me as usual, whip through some of that, and I've suddenly blanked on what I was on my way to do. Oh, damn it. Orchard. Bada bing. Okay, orchard path. Up this way. Here we go. Orchard path. 710. Alright, I got trees. I got a coconut. I got a date. I got 2 pomegranate. Bada bing. There we go. I would love to try dried fish. Got a Korean market anywhere nearby? Any decent Korean market should have packets of dried fish, salted dried fish, various forms, various types, various species. necessary in a number of dishes. I've not been as concerned about completing the wall there for... Oh, wait a minute. I got a couple of things here. I got a couple of things I need to do a thing with. Can I? Let's see how much stamina I have. Because I'm carrying 3 of a particular fruit. It's going to try and do a thing with all of them. Get that started. I have coconut milk. What ingredients here do I want to pop out? I want to pop out all the wild pomegranates, pop them all, and pop in the wild coconut milk. I think it's very much more likely to be useful. And we'll stash the date there. No, we won't. Stash the date there. And then the pomegranate. I need a vinegar maker. Okay, let's see. There's a multiculturally Asian market nearby, not specifically Korean. The Chicago area was so wonderful for food. Oh, absolutely. I lived there for about 10 years. Loved it. We absolutely try to stop at a market whenever we're nearby. Chicago, it's not Korean, it's Japanese, but Chicago has Mitsuwa, which was a gateway for my children. It really was. That was where they first tried unagi. They learned to love red bean donuts and bought anime posters and so much stuff. Mitsuwa was such a formative thing. And then there were the Korean markets where, out in the Schaumburg, there was a one that had a massive frozen dumpling section. I mean, just monumental. Okay, it is 10:45 and we are beat. Let's go to sleep for the day and say the heck with it. We'll figure. I miss Chicago's food scene. The ethnic groceries, the eateries, the whole thing. What I tend to remember best about any place really is the food. New York City, I have very mixed feelings about, but I miss the street food. I miss the halal carts so much. Being able to buy a $3 falafel wrap anywhere in the city, pretty much, was a godsend. Okay, 687 points. And look here. I brought in 8 wild sweet potatoes, and that got me 208 points. 2 regular old quality goat cheese. Not even good quality, just regular old everyday goat cheese. 360 points. Behold the power of cheese. Rim shot. It is competition day. I have to go join the folks at the beach for one of our festivals. The Pachan festivals are where we do a lot of social maneuvering, and where we are working toward getting the Yakuans and the Mograni to understand a thing. No spoilers. No spoilers. Good morning, bud. I must go vroom zoom zoom and go visit the animals because livestock do not know from festival days and do not care. If you do not tend your livestock before you go off to the festival, you will find some very upset animals when you get back. Oh, just don't. Just don't. Livestock do not know from weekends. They do not know. Ooh, they need 3 wild pomegranates. Those are going to be useful. Oh, I can't talk to her today because it's a festival day. She's not at her hut. She's off at the beach. I'm going to have to give it a day before I can get this implemented. Gosh, dog it. Oh, I'm just sick of around fretting. Okay, we move on. Oh look, I got stuff there that I need to pick up. I need to drop off that. That's a good quality horn. I'm going to drop it in the contribution bin. I got stuff out here I gotta pick up. I got herbs and mushrooms. And those go. I got herb and mushroom. Oh, parsley. Parsley is worth the effort. Just trust me on that. Just roll with it, okay? It is kind of the Pachan way. We just roll with it. This is so? Okay, cool. We will roll with it and work it out and figure out what we're gonna do. Just go. New York City was awful in so many ways. New York State itself. We lived in upstate New York, just past Middletown. And it had its own ways of being just bloody awful. Some of the people there were just absolutely horrid. I understand where the stereotype comes from. It is the rude New Yorker is to some extent deserved. Some of it is, however, a matter of just not having the bloody time. There's a video I saw when I was doing research on the place going, oh my god, I'm going to have to go live in this place. Let's see what kind of survival guides I can find, preferably by, people who may have, grown up there or something. I don't know if I'm going to get those millet or not. It's kind of a cover crop there. I hear they're walking there. Yeah, they're walking there. Now, the big phrase... Okay, we've taken care of crops. I need to drop off this, keep that, drop that, drop that, drop that. It's 11 a.m. I'm still good. We're competition day. The video I saw and the phrase it leaned into turned out to be absolutely a critical one. Get out of the way. If you walk into a fast food place in New York, do not get in line until you know what you want. By the time you get up to the counter, yes, oh, hit, plop, thud, go to the beach, you dingbat. I don't have to talk to dude in order to get there. You know, you got so many people behind you. Okay, join the clan at the festival, let the competition begin. Let's stick with the story here. I have a lot of people to talk with, oh my gosh. Okay, it's all roped off and there's going to be 2 teams. There's Team Mana. Want to join my team and help me drag Gelrod through the sand? I mean, do you... Yes. Absolutely. Screw Gelrod. Anda, this is someone we don't see very often. This is the Mograni Keeper. Oh my. Very important person. Anda has some interesting ideas about the world. I imagine. We'll see how that goes. If we had a sewing competition, I'd play. Otherwise, I'll just watch the waves for now. It's absolutely fine. You should join Gelrod's team for the rope pull. I might give it a try. Why are you supporting Gelrod? Next year I can help cook the feast. Absolutely. Anna's going to win the rope pull, especially if I join her team. I'll tell you the secret to winning at Bones. Be me. Yeah, I'll believe that. It's too bad Carl didn't want to play. At least I could beat him. Okay, I'm gonna zip through some of these because there's an awful lot of... I am not gonna... Helek. My Uncle Kocha brought me along. He's somewhere over on that little island. Oh, I already spoke with her. I don't think I spoke with any of these folks here. I am not challenging Crawl to woodcutting. That's not happening. Okay, hi Ash. Okay, yes, we want to hear how Rhino got his horn. There was a time when the totems had drifted apart long before humans walked these lands. One lonely night, Rhino looked to the stars. Where is everyone, he asked. They have forgotten what binds them together, Pacha answered. Gather the others to have a festival in my honor. Not unlike today, Rhino hosted an extravagant feast with lots of games. You see many different totems dancing and having fun. The guests laughed and ate and had a wonderful time. After everyone left, Rhino looked to the stars once again. Thank you, Mother. It was a wonderful day. Dear child, she said, I had nothing to do with that. She reached down from the sky and touched Rhino's nose, leaving behind a big, beautiful horn. The next time you look to the stars with your questions, I want you to see that the answer may lie with you already. Hey, you're gonna see this horn in front of your face when you look up. That's lovely. I gotta talk with Uncle Ero. Hi, I'm Pacha from the Yakuans. I've heard a lot about you. That is Uncle Ero. Be patient. The Yakuan Shaper. Meeting a lot of NPCs that I will only see at these festivals. The once Mograni keeper. No, the former. Why is he no longer keeper for the Mograni? They have a younger keeper. Something. That's interesting. Did this person retire? Did they? Okay, I can go this way, but oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. There's no point in trying to go in the cave. Okay, I did not talk with dude up there, as long as I don't get suckered into the cove. Took brought me along. Okay, friend of Took. Cool beans. Let's go play the thing. Practice. Remember how to do this. Keep it in the green. Okay. Making sure that I can remember how to do this. Absolutely. Let's do this thing. Yes, let's do this thing. There we go. Okay, competition day. That was fun. It's time to go back. Yeah, we know the drill here. Okay, Jay. I got, what is this? Chutney. I got 3 chutney. Nice. Chutney, if nothing else, chutney is a high energy food item. Very nice to have for when you need a boost to your stamina. I need to be looking. It is 10:30, but I'm going to go on and whack this tree. I've got till midnight. I am always in need of wood here. New York was in some ways like Singapore. There were a lot of opportunities to eat well for cheap if you knew where to look. Okay, it's 11:30. Let's crash out. A lot of opportunities for really good food for cheap if you knew where to look. I had so many one-off experiences because I would try a place, and if it wasn't so great, it was just one meal, you know? But I had so many great experiences. The one little groceria with the in-store steam line, I'm not completely sure. I think it may have been Guatemalan. Not totally sure. Only 123 points here today, but it was a competition day. I spent like, I think $8 including a bottle of soda, and had a really spectacular meal that I'm pretty sure was you know, their home cooking recipes. This was not a place that was used to having a white guy come in. My Spanish had gotten badly rusty after being out of Chicago for so many years. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it. I've got to cut more plant fiber. That's got to be a thing in the very near future here, and I've also got other stuff to do here. Let me swap out that and grab that, and I've got wine and cheese to drop off. We are getting down toward the end of summer. It is... Uh-oh. Gotta drop. It is the 25th. We are going to be entering our very first autumn in the very near future. Excuse me. Botheration. Okay, eggplant, strawberry, wild amaranth. Off we go back. I think we are getting domesticated amaranth. What have I got? I've got more stuff that I can carry around. I need to swing by the house. good reason for having it right here. Amaranth. I have got a domesticated harvest of amaranth. Successfully domesticated a grain. We'll start getting better quality of it. Okay. Do wish this garden wasn't so haphazard, but that's unfortunately how it works with these games. As you develop new crops, you throw them in wherever you've got room. And with this game, you start off not knowing beans about beans. So, you know, all you know is what season this grows in. Whether it requires any particular special soil, what its growth habits are like. We start off having no idea what the cycle time is on any of this. Excuse me. It has been physically a rough time of it lately. Okay, come on. I'm planting millet, or whatever I've got at this point, to just try and have something in here as a cover crop so I don't lose the cultivated land. Excuse me. It may be getting to be about that time. Good quality amaranth. I've got rather a lot of stamina. I'm going to take about half of this, a little over, and I'm going to make oil. Alright, I now have a large supply of sesame oil. Let's see if I can store it in the pantry. I should try over here first. Wild sunflower oil. I'm going to snitch that out and throw that in. This wild sunflower oil is going to be better used for making medicines. I am so glad that there are bees. I am too. I am really glad that there are bees. I mean, let's face it, I'm going to judge the game partly by whether or not I can actually be a beekeeper. I can't get That's what she's talking. It's in there. I have things I should do. I should go up north and check the eggplant seeds. I need to check my orchard. I need to speak to Tetty. Damn it. She is ready to place this thing. Let me head down this direction and then check it from Reese. Thank you. Okay. We are building a freshwater supply for the wolves. This is and there we go, view on map, and you are right there. Thank you. So our next big social improvement is a freshwater supply for the wolves. Turns out animals don't particularly care for candlelit dinner. I also like how honey is eternal. Oh yes. Keeps forever. Does not spoil. Only food that does not spoil. But they do find cozy little dens romantic, especially when they're introduced to each other by someone they trust. Where should Crawl build it? We're gonna jump to field 2 immediately. And I've prepared a space right here for it. Kapoof. Perfect. We'll have babies wandering about in no time. Okay, we have an animal breeding pen on the way. Things happening, things happening. Have you ever had Lukumades? That sounds like, is that anything like Dolmades made with Fool? I'm sorry, I'm taking a while to guess. The wolves are so grateful we're making something special for them. Well, I would, yeah. I like how they emphasize that the wolves are part of the clan. Oh, hey, we get to talk with Garrick. Monkey saw some very different things in you. I have no idea what that is. They are fried fluffy dough balls put into a honey syrup. Oh, that sounds like gulab jamun. Gulab jamun are a fried dough ball, milk dough ball that are then put into a syrup made with saffron and rose. Locma, lucumas, lucumades, lugma crispella. Is that Greek? It sounds like, it has a sound like Greek. If I ever see Dino again and it's Greek, could ask him about it. I'm sure he'd be very excited to have somebody ask for some sort of specialty. Dude from Greece lives in Floyd County, Virginia, runs a little hole-in-the-wall Greek restaurant out in the middle of freaking nowhere, out on a state road between small towns, and is serving up just top-quality Greek food. It's such a thing. Alright, I got a hay bale here, which I want to store. 5 of them, which I want to store. I need plant fiber. Ugh, out of stamina. Arg, arg, arg. Got a little bit of plant fiber. Locomotives is the Greek word. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Dina would be kind of excited if somebody came in asking for something like that. That, yeah. Oops. Sour cream. I need to make sour cream. I'm gonna need it for a bunch of different dishes. Okay, we'll work on sour cream there. And what else? Oh, I had the fermented buckwheat. And what else have I got? Do I need? Look at the ingredients for a second here. There's an amaranth. There's amaranth here, and I've already made multigrain bread, but it's this. Any cheese and wheat flour. Let's make this. We made pizza. Spiffy. We have this thing that can be made. Let's find out what it is. Lucanica. Some sort of sausage thing. I'm going to put the completed dishes there. And I'm going to go on and make the multigrain bread. Yes, absolutely should. They're best fresh and hot. I would imagine they are. There's a lot of food that's like that you got to be there for it. And then there are food experiences that are like that. I had one I missed in Brooklyn one night that just chafed at me. I was on my way from the MTA station up to the bar where the New York Satanist group met. One of the people in the group was the night manager of the bar, and there was a meeting room in the basement that was available for rent, but he could also let people use it for free if he felt like it. And I'm about halfway through up to the place and thinking, okay, I'm gonna grab dinner at the bar, spend some money at the place, Be cool about it. And I pass this aroma. This young woman has set up a charcoal grill on the sidewalk and a card table, and she has skewers of chicken grilling, and the smell is just amazing. Go up Ponto, which is, yeah. I forget the price. She tells me. I reach her wallet, and she's like, "No, they're not ready yet." My Spanish is not great, but I got that much. They're not ready yet. I'm like, "Oh, damn." Because I know she has made a certain amount. She had the money to invest to make a certain number of these skewers, and when they're gone, and she's going to take her money and vanish before she gets questioned about peddling without a license, because you know she doesn't have a license. New idea, tracking the days of our lives. Oh hey, Ron sent over 2 corn beers. That ought to be interesting. Jen could use some help keeping track of days. I get to talk with Jen. And Akka and Juk have built a pond for the wolves. Brilliant. And we have, I'm going to drop off the beer and the cheese. We'll deal with the sour cream and stuff later. I need to deal with the animals first. Okay. I'm going to make this the last day for this session. It is getting on toward that time, and I'm still recuperating from a 4-day hospitalization and a rather intensely ugly process. It was a journey. It was a journey. The good news, as been pointed out, I am recuperating. Finished the course of medication required, and so at this point waiting to see if everything is getting back to normal. We're also on the 26th of summer, and I really don't want to get into the next season right at the end of a stream. Seems like just not a good thing to do. Oh, hi, bud. Oh, bother. I don't have anything that I know will last summer into fall. Oh, there we go. Butternut squash. I do, in fact, have something I know will last into fall. And I gotta go pick up the cheese. I see that. Let us drop in butternut squashes as our replacement. Alright. Start planting stuff that... Interesting that we know that. We have not yet gotten to fall. That seems like foreknowledge. Whatever, I'll take it. It lets me plant something. I got work to do here. I'm working here. Now get out of the way. You don't know which tunnel to go through to get to your next train? Step aside and then check out of the traffic flow and then check your guides. whatever, you know, document or phone map or whatever you're using. Lord, navigating across New York City took me, well, at the time Google Maps, because OpenStreetMap wasn't quite as much of a thing. I had one app that was the official MTA bus app, and another called Where's My Bus that actually tracked where the bus was by the GPS reporting that the company requires it to carry, which, because it's a public service, is public information. Okay, I had another app for the MTA train system. And then I had, oh Lord, well, I had Uber, but I tried not to use it because Uber in New York City was hellishly expensive. And there was also an app for the Jersey shuttle train. Oh, and then there was the app for the light rail, for the regional light rail. Oh, damn it, don't do that. Thought I was trying to harvest. I was trying to harvest and, you know, not knock a hole in things here. I need to check. I gotta talk with Jen. I will go talk with Jen in a minute. Try and see what's going on here, because, you know, it's usually profitable. There's some pineapple seeds. The tree there is not ready to harvest yet. I do have some millet seed, which is good to have. Okay. There's Crawl working on the breeding shed. Yeah, they're having fun. Not mess with them. Heh. Look who's talking. I need to go talk with Tara. There we go. I knew I'd remember. Okay. Pardon me focusing for a minute here to get this done. Okay, I gotta talk with Jen, who is probably at his place. Nope, he's out at the fire by now. Okay. Let's talk with Doc. What if we had a centralized way to track the days for a whole year? We'd never miss a birthday again. I need to bring tin flint really quick. Calendar. He wants to build a calendar. Big stone calendar. I'm gonna go with it. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Whoops, we're short on flint. Gosh, dog it. Alright. Well, that tells me where I'm going. The last of my stamina, I'm pop off with not a lot of time for the caves. See if we can gather a bit of flint. I think it would make sense to use the moon phases as one of the larger units. It would. Oh, I got a cut scene. Oh no, Illo. Please. No, no. You have to live. This mama bird got hurt defending her baby. I twisted my ankle and can't get these birds and myself back to Ada. I could use your help. Of course, I mean, I'm going to... I'm sorry, dear. There isn't any more we can do. There has to be... All we can do is make her comfortable for the time she has left. But she can't die, says Illo. That's up to Pacha now, says Ada. What about her baby? Illo's having a major thing identifying here. We can't just get another bird to raise her. What if she's not the right mom? Maybe she and her dad would have been better without one. It's alright, but the baby bird needs to be fed by hand. I can do it. No, you can barely stand. I'm fine, says Illo. I can at least help. Ow, my ankle. Blop. Ah. You and Alti were right. I thought I could handle my workload, but it's too much. Ada says, I'm sorry you had to learn that lesson this way. I guess I won't be doing much for a while, says Illo. Since you'll need to stay off your ankle, says Ada, I'll teach you some healing. Thank you, says Illo. I promise I'll try to be better. And do fun stuff? I'd like that. There we go. Illo has learned a valuable lesson. A very harsh one, but a valuable one nonetheless. Alright, now I'm just steaming straight for the cave entrance here. At some point, we've got to get... I'm ignoring some seed here, which I'm going to feel bad about later, I'm sure. Oops, oops. Alright, I cannot ignore this stuff. I think I hit the mute button quick enough on that sneeze. Ooh. Wow. That was not comfortable. Not like. Somewhere along the way, I have really come to dislike the whole process of having to sneeze. It's just... It's painful and disruptive and just all sorts of problematic. I don't like it. there's a flint. Got any obvious flint-bearing rock here? Yeah, I got a bit. Okay, there we go. We're going to be out of stamina momentarily. Yep, there he goes. But we got the materials that we came for, and we got to spend a brief time flying around in the form of an owl. Being just awfully casual about it. And then there's that whole Glyptodon transport, where we can move from various parts of the cave to others. Alright, that's bringing back 5 flint, which should be enough, together with what I already had at my house. He does the noodle dance. And it always said that he would noodle, but he wouldn't dance, and then he always danced anyway, because, you know, you can't noodle and not dance. I mean, seriously. Come on. He's at his home. It's not yet 9 o'clock. I don't think Jen goes to bed that early. So I want to go try and talk with people here and see if I can accomplish 1 or 2 more things before going to bed. Tara's already in bed. And the clan needs more prosperity. And Tara's already gone to bed, so I can't talk with her about the metate or whatever it was I was trying to get off of her. Crud. Okay, well, it's time. It's time. I'm gonna hold this and just move it over to there so that I have it in my possession at the next session, and it will hopefully prompt me to remember that I need to do this thing. In the meantime, I am going to make baba ganoush. Oh, now I'm really hungry. Oh gosh. Oh, I love a good baba ganoush. Okay. Fine, that wraps up the cooking I can do. I have things in hand. Let us total up for the day. And that puts us over 90,000, so we can do the calendar thing in the next session. And we're about to have a better fishing spot. Those pineapples got us 210 points, so that's not bad. Boing. I got 3,000 points in the credit bank. Okay. Now we got a bunch of stuff. that's going to happen next session. Because we have reached this point here where we're hitting the top of the hour and a good stopping point. We're on the 27th of summer. We get 2 more days and then we start a whole new season with new crops, all sorts of stuff going on. A pleasure to stream. Thank you so much, Fairy Dragon, for being here. I appreciate that. There we go. Your companionship on this journey has been appreciated, as it says. For those of you watching the VOD, or those of you lurking, I am proud to be a member of the Truck Community Streamers. We have things going on every night of the week. Functional ability willing and the creek don't rise. Schedule.truck.community, as it says on the screen. I do have a serial novel going, Bread Spotting. I spoke about it earlier. CoffeeBot has dropped the link into the chat, but there it is also on the title card. Good night. Good night indeed. And safe journeys, space fans.